One question I keep getting in my comment section is, what sensitivity do you think I should use? And I never really know how to reply to it because the perfect sensitivity is different and unique for each person. But in this video, I'll show you guys a method that I use to get my sensitivity that will show you how to find the perfect sensitivity for yourself. This method will apply to literally everybody that uses a mouse, even if you have very little mouse space, are a wrist aimer, arm aimer, or even if you're a hybrid player. It really doesn't matter. The first step I recommend you do, you don't necessarily have to do it. It just makes things a lot simpler when comparing your sensitivity to other people's sensitivity, but going into whatever gaming software your mouse uses and changing the DPI sensitivity to 800. This method will work for literally any game that you want to play. Okay, so now that we're in game, I'll show you guys exactly how I recommend that you find the perfect sensitivity for you. And once again, this works in literally any game that you want to play. I'm going to be using Valorant today just to show you guys exactly how it works. Also, just before I show you guys the method, my sensitivity is 0.35 with 800 DPI, like I showed you guys earlier. I'm sure if you guys have watched other aim videos, you'll know that the lower sensitivity you have, the more accurate you will be while, just shooting and aiming and playing the game in general. The problem with that is that you don't want a sensitivity too low that sometimes you won't be able to flick in time to hit someone. So you want to find a happy middle ground between a high and low sensitivity. What I recommend you do is you find the lowest sensitivity possible that you can perform a perfect 180 in one swipe comfortably. This is because you'll never need to turn more than 180 degrees at one time in a game, therefore allowing you to still hit every shot possible, and it won't handicap you in any way, but at the same time you'll still have a low sensitivity that will allow you to just hit shot. If you look at professional players' sensitivities, they'll often have a really low sensitivity, and that's because they have a lot of mouse space to move around and comfortably be able to hit a 180 on a super low sensitivity. And if that's something you want to go for, then hey, do it, man. You should try and have as low of a sensitivity as possible, but you still want to be able to pull off that 180-degree turn. And now, this is by no means saying that you can't be good with a high sensitivity. There's multiple professional players who have disproven that, but the large majority of pro players are definitely low sensitivity players. And it really just makes sense to try and have as low of a sensitivity as you possibly can. And I think a good baseline is to start with 0.35. If you're overshooting, then lower it even more, and if you're undershooting, then increase it. If you're a wrist aimer, then don't perform the 180 using your arm. You should perform the 180 with exactly how you would play in game. So I'm a hybrid player, for example, so I use both my wrist and arm when performing a 180. Alright guys, I don't want to drag this video on any longer than it has to be. I do hope you guys enjoyed it though. Be sure to like and comment if it did help you out in any way. And if you want to see more content similar to this in the future and moving forward. Alright guys, I'll see you guys later. Peace.